And now we got a controversy involving SSSniperWolf or Super Saiyan Sniper Wolf. I don't know. I don't care about her name. All I gotta say is, for years I thought she was a furry YouTuber. I don't know why. It was a Sniper Wolf thing. I don't know. Maybe old school Call of Duty commentator. I know nothing about her. All I gotta say is plastic surgery, not very good looking. She should have kept it all natural. And I'm not gonna harp on appearances because I'm an ugly goblin, but that's besides the point. Anyways, when it comes to recent controversy involving SSSniperWolf, you know, I'm just going to call her Sniper Wolf, okay? I would just call her Wolf, but then again, that reminds me of Star Fox, and I wouldn't want to call her one of my favorite characters because that just makes things awkward. And yeah, so Sniper Wolf takes to Twitter, and you know, YouTube is celebrating her as a creator, with YouTube saying this: "Where does Sniper Wolf get video ideas? From fans. Here's what she had to say at VidCon anniversary turn." I don't fucking know what that shit means. "YouTube keynote. It's really important for me to engage with my audience. I get a lot of content ideas from them in the comments. It's important to grow and adapt as a creator." Well, yeah, you got a lot of wisdom from Sniper Wolf on how to be successful on YouTube. You just have to listen to your audience and you will get exactly what you want from YouTube. The money. Excuse me, Sniper Wolf, why did you do money? I mean, shit. Excuse me, Sniper Wolf, why did you do YouTube? Money. Excuse me, Rash and Dash, why did you make a commentary channel? Money. So of course, if you have a lot of people trying to use YouTube by chasing the bag, they're going to use methods that don't really require that much effort, and then it just makes it so that they can print money like they were Dimitri from Sly 2 Band of Thieves using the clockwork feathers. But hey, Jack GPT wouldn't appreciate YouTube really just trying to put Sniper Wolf on a pedestal, especially when you take into consideration her content. Like, her thumbnail is literally a copy. Wow, she copy and pasted herself into a thumbnail. I get it. I hate doing thumbnails too, but good lord. Where's the integrity? Where's the pride? I get it. Sniper Wolf is doing YouTube for one thing and one thing only. We already know what that thing is, but if you're going to lower yourself so much to get money and just make money your number one priority, you can't really get mad when people don't actually like your content. If you're not trying to put any effort forward when it comes to the content, then expect backlash for your content. And it's kind of crazy because she responds to the Jack GPT tweet saying, "I'm going to have to start charging you 20% since you get your ideas from me." I don't really understand how he got her ideas from her. You know, just reacting to content isn't the most original thing on earth, and neither. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Let's give a big round of applause for Sniper Wolf for inventing the reaction channel. Yeah, all right, that's what I'm talking about. I like to watch Sniper Wolf watch you, my dear. If you haven't done so already, take this moment to like the video and subscribe. And also, I'd really appreciate it if you watch the video until the very end, because I want you to hear all of my commentary. Because after all, it takes a lot of effort to talk into a mic. Of course, the genius Sniper Wolf would clarify as to why she said that that guy is stealing her ideas from her. For context, Jack Films, you know, I'm not doing that female voice shit, I'm sorry, made another channel where he copied my content for a few months thinking it would blow up and get millions of views. It didn't, now he's mad. I don't really know if he did this or not. She must have been stalking his channel to find this out. So yeah, most likely he probably did. If that's the reason why he's mad, then jealousy is one hell of a drug, because to be keeping up with her still and commenting on her stuff in 2023, pretty outright crazy. But I doubt it. Now, it gets even worse. Some way, somehow, the stupidity in the pot just keeps stirring. For Sniper Wolf, at least. Jack PT says, "I invented reacting to other people's TikToks. Anyone else is copying me." Incredible mental gymnastics. Hey, YouTube and VidCon, you sure you're okay boosting her? Are you absolutely sure? She also says, 90% of what I upload are my ideas. People copy me, and then people like you get confused. Reaction YouTubers, when they see other people expressing the same emotion as them to the same video, they own the shit. Usually Twitter isn't funny, but that one, it got a chuckle out of me. It got a chuckle. And now we have another response from Sniper Wolf, with this probably being the most intelligent thing that she said the entire Twitter post. "Wow, I can't stand that a female YouTuber is getting more views than me even though I make the same content. Grr, life is hard. And I also hate bringing gender into this, but no one ever attacks the male react channels." Well, let's see if anything that she's saying is true. Just gotta love how she says, "I also hate bringing gender into this," but why'd you bring it up if that was the case? You probably love bringing gender into it. So, Actually, as it turns out, Jack Films does end up criticizing other reaction channels, such as Leafy and a few others from the past. Gotta love the "I'm a woman so the world hates me" card. We all just hate her because she's a female. It's not like females are loved for the fact that they're female. It's not like people want to look at their videos to look at their pretty faces. I find it funny how so many of these female content creators like to jump to the sexist card. Pokimane too, of course. Y'all already see my other video talking about her situation with woman who cried sexist. I'm so disadvantaged by my gender. Oh my god. Like, we're just gonna completely ignore the fact that you guys are completely advantaged by your gender. It's all great for them to bring up the cons whenever they're in a shit situation, but whenever it comes to the pros of being a woman, it's complete silence. Absolutely crazy. Their genders are bleeding. Oh my god. Male reaction channels do get criticized. Honestly, any and every reaction channels just get criticized. Like, SSSniperWolf clearly lives in a bubble, and it's actually insane that she thinks that her content is some kind of groundbreaking, new, innovative thing when it's just looking at something on the phone and saying, "Wow, oh my god, they're putting ketchup on the pancakes." Oh, you're telling me exactly what I'm looking at in the video. Thanks. And you're making millions off of that. You know what? Just take the money and shut up. I just find it funny how she just takes so much offense to a fucking tweet when this guy has literally made actual content exposing people like Leafy and other reaction channels. Like, why is she getting so hurt over this guy's tweet? Like, if you must know that your content is ass if you're getting so defensive about it. And if she knows that her content's ass, then why is she even going to bother to fight this back? Is it ego? Is it pride? Your guess is as good as mine, all right? But it was honestly just really dumb, and it really makes her look terrible through this lens. As if her content wasn't already bad enough, let's be honest. But I get it. She's playing the YouTube game. We all do at some point, especially if we're gonna stay alive. But yeah, this gender excuse shit is just kind of really getting old. Between her and Pokimane, I don't know who's more annoying with all of this shit. But to be honest, SSniperWolf is just actually pretty annoying. Just her content, she knows what she's doing, her attitude, just everything. Those tweets just showed me a very unintelligent person. I hate to see it. I don't know her, don't want to know her. But that's what I saw through the lens of Twitter right now. Should I really be surprised? No, I'm not surprised because it's Twitter, for crying out loud. I just find it so funny how it was just so hard for her to not take her accolades and her achievements, quote unquote, and just walk away and ignore what he's saying because you're the one that YouTube is talking about. This guy is getting mad over YouTube talking about you. I mean, I'm not even the biggest YouTuber. Even I know that it's just best to ignore shit on the internet, especially on Twitter. Tweets literally mean nothing. They're the most meaningless thing ever. And I do mean ever. Case in point being, SSniperWolf is a poo brain, and I don't think any of us are surprised to come to this conclusion. And finally, I'm gonna end my thoughts with, the gender is hurting. Nah, but not really. But it's just really sad to see so many delusional female content creators just trying to blame being born a certain way, all in an attempt to just avoid criticism. Absolutely crazy. Wow.